my name is Sia, and we're reading Ducks and Goose. Ducks and Goose.
"Oh my, what is that?" Duck quacked. "That's a silly question," Goose honked. "It is a big egg, of course." "Of course it is an egg, I know that," huffed Duck. "What I mean is, where did it come from?" Goose looked skyward. He looked to the river. He looked to the fields. He thought very hard. "Who are you?" he asked finally. "I," said Duck, puffing out his feathered chest, "am the one whose egg this is. I saw it first." Goose quickly raised one wave foot. "It's mine. I touched it first." "Hey, you should never put your dirty foot on egg," Duck scolded. "Don't you know anything about caring for eggs?" "Yes, I do," Goose cried out. "Stop yelling!" Duck yelled, then whispered forcefully, "Don't you know that you and your screaming are very likely disturbing the baby bird who is trying to take his nose inside this egg?" Goose wished that Duck wasn't right. He lowered his head and whispered softly, "I am very sorry. Go back to sleep in there." "My, that's quite a beauty you have," called a bluebird from across the river. "Thank you, it's mine," quacked Duck. "Actually, it's mine," honked Goose. "Thank you."
Did she take?
"So," asked Duck, "what do we do now?" "We should do something," suggested Goose. "Yes, you are right. Good thinking," agreed Duck. "Like what?" Duck and Goose each thought. "This egg is private property. Duck's egg, no geese allowed, no honking, $5 fine. If you are a duck, keep walking. No ducks beyond this point. Quiet, please. Absolutely no quacking in this area." "Well, we must keep the egg warm until the fuzzy little occupant is ready to come out," said Goose. "Excellent idea!" exclaimed Duck. He pushed past Goose. "Step aside, and I shall do just that." But Goose was quick too. After a flurry of fussing, grunting and groaning, slipping and sliding, honking and quacking, Duck and Goose found themselves back to back. "Scoot over. I don't have any room," complained Duck. "You are much closer to me than I am to you." "Stop yelling in my ear, Goose." "Shh," Goose hushed, pointing at the round thing beneath them. Yes, yes, yes. We must remember. Quiet, quiet, quiet. We mustn't disturb the little one." And so they sat very still and very quiet, waiting. For a long time they waited. They listened to the crickets chirp and the frogs burp. "I'm going to teach this baby bird to quack like a duck," Duck boasted. "Well, I'm going to teach it to honk like a goose," Goose honked back. "I am going to teach this baby bird to waddle," Goose added. "So am I," Duck said. They heard the pitter-patter of the rain. "I'm going to teach this baby bird to swim," Duck said. "Me too," Goose said. To pass the time, they sniffed wildflowers in the warm sun and shared breadcrumbs while Goose taught Duck to honk. They counted the stars in the night sky. "Let's teach our baby to fly," said Goose. "Good idea," said Duck. "I'm sure our baby will be a fast learner," said Duck. "If it takes after you and me, I'm sure you are right," agreed Goose. Together they waited until Did you feel that, Duck? Duck nodded. Yes. Did you feel that, Goose? Goose nodded. It's time, Goose. It's time, Duck squawked. Quickly, Duck slid down and started running in circles around their egg. What should we do now? He hollered. I think we should remain calm, Goose yelled back. Excuse me, a little voice called out.
I wanna see.
Duck stopped. In all the exciting confusion, he had failed to notice the bluebird kicking the egg. Play? This is no time for play, yelled Duck. This is not time for games, yelled Goose. And what's with the kicking? I was only trying to get your attention, said the little bird. Well, you got it, Duck huffed. False alarm, Goose. Back to work. Can't you see that we are very busy here? Goose explained to the bluebird. This is serious business. This is perhaps the most important moment of our lives. Oh my, I'm sorry, apologized the bluebird. I had no idea. I just thought that maybe I could play with your ball. It really is a nice one, she added. Goose gulped. Did she say ball? He whispered to Duck. You know, I did have my doubts. Duck finally said, it is a bit squishier than most eggs I've seen. Yes, and I must say, I was somewhat suspicious of those big dots, Goose admitted. It may not be an egg, but it is lovely, said Duck. Oh, absolutely, Duck, Goose agreed. It's a keeper. Goose quacked, and Duck honked, and the ball bounced, rolled, and sometimes even flew.
No, bye, baby, bye, bye.